Okay, so today we'll do the third class, and let's check yesterday's topics. So yesterday we had discussed about what is the Salesforce and what is the difference between Salesforce and Force.com, different involvement, and sign up in Daywork and sign up in Trialhead. So till sign up in Daywork we had done, right? So I hope everyone have gone through with your newly created Salesforce account, the developer account. Have you all checked that?
Yes, sir.
Not now, sir.
Why no?
इस पीपीटी अभी देखी थी मैंने तो सुबह में जब आपसे मांगी थी।
पीपीटी से मतलब नहीं, साइन अप किया था कल?
नहीं सर, वो नहीं हो पाया अभी।
कल साइन अप भी नहीं किया था?
नहीं सर।
अरे यार, ओके आप
सर
ये। हाँ हाँ।
सर साइन अप कौन सा वैसे सर?
कल का सेशन ज्वाइन किए थे ना?
नहीं सर, कल का सेशन ज्वाइन नहीं करा था।
वही तो गलती कर दी है। ये देखो developer.salesforce.com ओपन करना, ठीक है?
ठीक है सर।
ये यूआरएल है ना? दिख रहा है
यस सर। यस सर, दिख रहा है।
developer.salesforce.com। इसके बाद यहाँ पे गेट है सेल्सफोर्स एडिशन, नीचे बटन लिखा हुआ है,
ठीक है सर।
दिख रहा है? इस पे क्लिक करोगे, इसके बाद फर्स्ट नेम लास्ट नेम डाल देना अपना, जॉब
ओके
टाइटल
सर।
में कुछ भी डाल देना, एडमिन डाल दो अभी के लिए, ईमेल आईडी अपना जीमेल आईडी एक डाल देना जो वैलिड हो, कंपनी में आप कुछ भी डाल देना। ओके।
ठीक है सर।
और उसके बाद आई एग्री पे क्लिक कर देना। जब क्लिक करोगे तो आई एम नॉट ए रोबोट करके आएगा, इसको चेक करना है। जब ये चेक कर लोगे उसके बाद साइन मी अप बटन पे क्लिक करना होगा, ठीक है? जब साइन मी अप करोगे उसके बाद उस ईमेल आईडी पे एक लिंक आएगा, ठीक
ठीक
है?
है सर।
उस लिंक पे क्लिक करने के बाद पासवर्ड क्रिएट करने के लिए बोलेगा। ओके,
ठीक है सर।
पासवर्ड जब पासवर्ड क्रिएट हो जाएगा उसके बाद आप लॉगिन कर लेना इस पे login.salesforce.com,
ओके सर।
ठीक है? यूजर आईडी आपका ईमेल आईडी होगा जो आप मेंशन करोगे, और पासवर्ड जो आप क्रिएट करोगे वो, ठीक है? उसके बाद
ओके।
लॉगिन करके उस org में चले जाना, आपको आपका डेवलपर अकाउंट क्रिएट हो जाएगा जिसमें आप सारे प्रैक्टिस करोगे, ठीक है? कोई डाउट?
ठीक है सर। नहीं सर।
ओके, now let's move to today's agenda, that is today we will discuss on Salesforce editions, like we have multiple editions in Salesforce according to our need. Salesforce object, Salesforce fields, Salesforce data type, and Salesforce apps. We will cover all these topics today. Okay. Coming to the Salesforce editions, so here we have total four editions, which provided by Salesforce, and we have a different pricing for each editions. So you guys understand about edition? What is the edition, right? Okay. So here basic edition is essential. Okay. So for essential edition, the monthly per user cost is $25. Okay. And what will be the requirement for this target business size? So this essential edition is normally used by small businesses or startups with limited budget. Okay. So definitely if pricing is less means feature will be also less, right? So that's why your key features are provide essential CRM capability like contact management and opportunity tracking, designed for small businesses to streamline sales process and improve customer relationship. So these services are getting provided for this essential service, essential additions. And next addition is professional. So if any client is going for this professional edition of the Salesforce sessions, then they have to pay $75 per user. Suppose they have 10 user, it means it will be $750 per month. Okay. And like target business size, it's a growing business. Okay. And what all features they will get, that is offer advanced sales and marketing automation tools, customizable reports and dashboards, and integration with third party applications also. We can integrate through this org, ideal for businesses requiring more sophisticated CRM functionality. Okay. And the third edition we have is enterprise edition. So this for this enterprise edition, the cost is $1.50 per user per month, and yeah, it's getting used by normally larger organizations. And in this license, we get all features until this professional, whatever the essential and professionals are providing. So all those features we will get. And apart from that, we have some additional also, like customization, advanced customization options we will get, workflow automation, enterprise level security features also we get, suitable for business with complex CRM requirement. And the fourth addition is unlimited one. So for unlimited, the cost is $300 per month per user. And unlimited is only getting used by the larger business. Okay. So larger business, like if someone is providing electricity service, or like any other business like hospitality, where we need lots of feature, and we need lots of users. Okay, so for that we can go for the unlimited edition. So in unlimited edition, we get all features which is provided by enterprise. And additionally, we also get like customizable feature, including unlimited customization. There will be no limitation for the customization. We can do whatever we want. 24 by 7 Salesforce support. If we are stuck somewhere with customization or anything, then in that case, we can reach out to our Salesforce team, and they will guide you for those required fixes. Access to additional Salesforce products also, and these services. So whatever the Salesforce is having additional products, so we will get that as well. And tailored to large enterprise focusing on maximizing productivity. Okay, so this is just for your information. We don't have to take care about these things while working on any project, because that is a part of project management. And client will be handling these costs. So we don't have to pay anything, or we don't have to like think on this part. It's just for information. Okay. You should be aware about these additions. So like wherever you will go for interview, so anyone can ask how many additions we have. Okay. And what is the difference between both those additions. So for your information, it's mandatory to go through with these things. Any doubt, anyone?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now going to Salesforce object. Initially, I had discussed like first topic will be Salesforce addition, and next one is the Salesforce object, right? So, what you guys understand about the object?
सर थिंग्स और वस्तु।
Huh?
सर कोई सामान।
ना कोई सवाल नहीं नहीं। ये
सर आपको।
सीआरएम में ऑब्जेक्ट डिफरेंट होता है। वो सामान अलग होता है, क्या कोई फोन हो गया, ये कोई लैपटॉप हो गया, या कुछ भी। या डेवलपमेंट में ऑब्जेक्ट इज ए टेबल। ओके। जैसे हम कोई भी टेबल क्रिएट करते हैं, राइट? अगर एक एक्सेल भी क्रिएट करते हो, जैसे कि सपोज आई वांट टू स्टोर डेटा रिलेटेड टू यू। ओके। Like what is your name, what is your email ID, what is your address. And apart from that, what is your qualification and what is your salary, where do you work? Okay, so if we have to store those information, so in that case we have to create an object for that for the user. It's not like if you are a user and Firoz is also a user, so in that case we have to create two objects. It's not like that. It's just a table where we will create your user record. Okay. And coming to the user, I have just given you the example. And in Salesforce, we have already existing user object, but I have explained you just for understanding what is this object. Okay, so for other thing, I can also other example suppose there is a contact detail, right? You are working in XYZ company, and you are a contact for them. Okay, either you are working on sales or something, so you will be a contact, right? So for that, we have contact object, or you can create a custom contact object, and you can store the data of every related contacts. So object is nothing but it's just a basic database table where we store different type of data according to our need. Okay. Any doubt in object or any confusion you have?
No, sir.
Okay, so here I will not more focus on this theoretical things. I will directly go to the org. Okay, and I will show you from where we can access object. Okay, so we just have to log into our Salesforce org. Okay, here we are logging through this login.salesforce, right? So this is just because of our demo account, I mean developer account. But if you will work on any live project, so in that case we will have test.salesforce.com. Hello,
सर कोई आइडिया नहीं है.
कोई आइडिया नहीं. Okay. So Sandbox is a development like environment. Like whenever we do any development, right, or any configuration or customization we have to perform in Salesforce. So for that we have to
सर
go
सर एक मिनट
through
रुको.
with this Sandbox. Or
सर एक मिनट.
can you please speak up? Hey, hi Ankita. Okay, so Sandbox is a development org where we perform all configuration and customization as a developer or admin, and post that we have to test, and after testing we can move it to the production. So in other languages, PHP, Java, we have a different tools, right, which we have to install in the system. The system means laptop, but in Salesforce we don't have to install those things. We can directly go through with the this test.salesforce, because we are working on cloud computing CRM, right? And for the cloud computing, I had already explained everything we can do online from anywhere, and only requirement will be internet. So if you have internet and you don't have any specific laptop, and if something is getting break, So in that case, you can log in from any other laptop and you can start your work. So that flexibility we have in cloud computing. Okay. So now I will go to this developer edition org which we have created yesterday. Okay. And now our next topic is object, which I had explained about the like definition and all, and how we can access object. So once you will log in, so under this uh, here you will get this setting icon, right? I hope you can see. Just next to
Yes,
this
sir.
profile here we have setting icon, gear icon. Once you will click on this, then here we have to click on setup. So whenever we have to do any customization or configuration changes, so in that case, every time we have to go to the setup page. Under setup only we can perform any like any changes. Okay. So after clicking on this gear icon, it will open this page. Here we have object manager. You just have to click on this object manager and it will open a new page where it will contain all the existing object which you have. Either you have created custom or the object which is provided by Salesforce. Okay, and this object list depends on the cloud which client had purchased. Suppose the client had taken license for only Sales Cloud, so sales related object will come. If client has purchased a service cloud license, then service related object will come as a standard. Okay. Coming to the object, here we have two type of object in Salesforce. Okay, a standard object and custom object. And what is a standard object? So a standard object is the object which is provided by Salesforce. So that is known as a standard object. And coming to the custom object, whatever the object we create in that org, that is known as a custom object because we are creating a custom, right? It's not a standard. So this is the difference between a standard and custom object. And suppose we have multiple objects in the org, how we can identify which one is a standard object, which one is a custom object, right? So from here also you can understand this type, which one is a custom object and which one is a standard object. Next difference is whatever the custom object will be there. So for those custom object, the API name will contain underscore underscore C like this. And for a standard object, there will be no underscore underscore C. So here you can see in ABC object, we have underscore underscore C, that is a custom object. This is a standard object, that is account. Here we don't have underscore C because it's provided by Salesforce according to the license. This account contact relation, this is also a standard object, so that's why there is no custom underscore underscore C for this. If I will scroll down for another custom object, here we have custom object book. So it contains underscore underscore C. So for all custom object, it will contain underscore underscore C. So if anyone will ask what is the main difference between a standard and custom object and how we can identify, then you can say this, like custom object always contains underscore underscore C, and whatever the object we create as a custom, so that is known as a custom object, and the object which is provided by Salesforce, that is known as a standard object. Any doubt in a standard and custom object?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Now, suppose I have to create a custom object. How we can create? So here we have to come to this object manager and under this create option, Here we have to click on this custom object. Okay. Now coming to this. So here we have to provide some information about that object which we are creating. Okay. Coming to the label. What is the label? So whatever the name will display on the UI, so that is known as label. Okay, like let me get it. Here, this name is coming, right? So this is known as label. Okay. So now I will create a custom object. Just for example, like I am creating a custom object as a resource. Okay, which will contain data related to any resource of the company. Okay. So label will be resource and plural name will be the we just have to put is, that is resources. And as soon as we will enter this label name, so API name will be automatically populated here. Okay. So I have created
Okay.
resource, so it came as resource. And after creation, this API name will contain underscore underscore C. Description we can put like anything we can put. We will store information related to resource of the company. Okay. Next is context sensitive help setting. So open the standard Salesforce help and trailhead window. So for each object you will get some help icon. So if you want to create some your own page, then you can also create a visual post page, and through that you can display your help section. Else, we will select as open the standard salesforce.com help and training window. Okay. Now coming to the enter record type, level and format. So now you must have a doubt like what is the record type. Okay. So record type I will explain in detail later. But record type, if we have to store multiple type of data, so so in that case we can create a record type, and we can assign different page layouts according to our requirement. Like suppose I am for this resource object, I have multiple business requirement, and in this resource, we will have some technical resource, and we will also have some non-technical resource, right? And technical resource will have a different data, and non-technical will have a different data. Like technical will contain languages like Apex, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and all. But non-technical candidate will not have those data, right? They will have some cold calling, like cold calling, and other things will be there for them for non-tech. So we can create a two different record type, and accordingly we can create a different page layout and assign that. So that if we will create that particular record for technical, so only technical requirement related fields will appear for the entry, and for non-technical it will come that respective page. Okay. So record name. 1 second. Here we have record name and label. So I have explained about the record type. Okay, and coming to this record name. So whenever we create any record, so by default there will be one name. Like suppose I have to create some auto number, right? Let me open. Suppose I am opening any account. Let me create a new account. Paste. Okay, I will just save it. So now just select. Okay, so I have to clear data here because it's already full in our sandbox. So day work is having some limitation of the data storage. So we can store only that much of data here, and as of now it's full. So I will come to that record name. Any suppose I'm creating a resource a record. Okay, uh, under this resource object. So what will be the this record name? Record name will appear like I will just give a record number. Okay, and here I will give a auto number so that whenever any record will get created, so it will auto increase that ID. So this auto number is just identification of that particular record. So and here we have a display format. Display format is like uh, for some organization we have 8-digit number, some organization we have 5-digit number. Okay, so accordingly we can customize. If business is having requirement of 5-digit this resource number, then we can put it like 000001. Okay, and a starting number it will be 1. So if the first record will get created, then in that case the record number will be 00001. If I will put here 10, so it will start from 10. Okay, so and that is a record number. Here we can put any name according to our business requirement. Next one is optional features. So here, whenever we are creating any object, so we can select some of the feature like allow reports. If I will create, I will click this checkbox as allow report, means on this object we can create any report. Allow activity like task creation and all, if you want to perform that. So in that case we have to allow this. So we can also allow this after creation of the object, but if we will check it, then we don't have to do any extra effort for that. Task track field history. Field history, like if any for any record we have any like a status field is there, and if you want to take the track history, like what was the last value before updating the record. So for that we can use this track field history. So whenever it will change, then it will also store a data so that if business will come and check, then they can validate. Allow in chatter group. So yesterday I had discussed about the chatter, right? So if you will check this checkbox, then on this object we can use the feature of this chatter. Enable licensing, it's not allowed because it's provided by Salesforce. So here negative object is licensed by Salesforce, and whether user require a permission set license for it. Okay, so if any additional object license is there, so in that case it will get enabled according to the license. We are in developer edition, so that's why it's not in option to enable it. Object classification. When these settings are enabled, the object is classified. So allows sharing. Allow sharing means you can share this record on this object. Bulk API access, if you are enabled, then we can use this bulk API feature. Allow sharing API access, so it will allow the API access as well. Deployment status, here we have in development and deployed. Right now it will be in development because we are making some changes. So that's why it will be in development. If it's deployed, then it will get changed like after deployment to the production. Okay. Search status, when the setting is enabled, your user can find records of the object type when they search. Allow search, like from globally, here we have search option, right? This global search. So if you have, okay. So for deployment, we have to put either it as deployed or in development. Suppose we are making some changes, so it should be in development only. Okay. Search status. So allow search means if you have allowed search on this object, so you can search the record from this global search. And if you will search for that particular record from here, then it will display that record. So for that, we have this allow search feature. Object creation options available only when custom object is first created. Add notes and attachment related list in the default page. For each object, we have a feature for adding notes and attachment, so that any if there is any attachment, so you can attach. Attachment means some files also you can add. So if I will click this checkbox, then it will add a related list in that. Launch new custom wizard after saving the custom object. So as soon as we will create this object, then it will create a launch wizard as well. Okay, so for that we have to click as a check. Okay, so everything we have checked and unchecked as per our requirement, and we have filled the other details like this auto number and all. Now I will go ahead and save this object. As soon as it will save, then it created a new custom object. Okay, and whenever we will create any object, so for that we also have to display somewhere on the UI, right? So for that we have option for creating a tab. Okay, and what is the tab? So tab is the like suppose I want to access some data. Okay, then in that case we have to go through the tabs. So these are the tabs. Here you can see contact tab, maintenance request tab is there, report tab is there, data tab, dashboard tab. If you want to access the account record, then you have to click on this account record, and then you can enter to that detailed page. And here we have to select the list view, and then it will populate the all the account which is under this object as per your access level. So for each tab, we have to select like what type of tab we want to display. Like here we have a design option. Okay, so object, it will be by default selected as a resource because we are coming from that resource object which we have created just now. So tab style, here we can select according to our like our design. Like you can select anything for the testing. Like if I will select this apple, so this apple theme will come. If I will select a cell phone, then this green theme will come. Okay, so suppose I am just selecting this leaf, it will be green. Okay, so I have selected this custom link. If you want to put any description for this tab, then you can put. Okay, or you can also keep it as blank. Next, here we have next option. Once you will click on next, then it will ask for the profile level access. If you are creating the object and tab, then who all will have access, right? If you want to give access to anyone, then you can give, else you can leave as it is. Here we have two options. Apply wantability to all profile. So if I will select this and make it a default on, it means this will be visible to everyone. So whatever the profiles we have, so all profile users will have access to this object. Okay, but as per the business scenario, it's not the correct way, because everyone will not have access for every object. Okay, so that's why we have a different option, apply a different tab visibility for each profiles. Okay, so once you will click on this, then here we have enablement options, for which profile what level of access you want to give, default on, default off, tab hidden. Okay, from here you can customize according to the requirement, and the requirement will be shared by the business side, who all profile will have access to that object. Okay, so accordingly we can update this tab visibility. Once you are done with the setup, then we have to click on the next, and then it will ask for the apps. Okay, so on which all apps you want to give access for this particular tab. Okay, so here we have all the custom apps which we have created. So whatever the new apps you will create, so that will come here. Okay, so for now I don't want to give access, then you can uncheck this and it will be removed. And suppose I want to give the access for the specific apps, like I just want to give for sales and service apps. I will just select the sales and service, and then it will be visible to these two apps only, and save. Okay, so our object got created, and here you will get the basic details which we had filled, like description, whatever the description we had added, so that is coming here. In a starting, I had discussed like whatever the new custom object will be there, so that will contain underscore underscore c. So this is the API name of the object. Its type custom. Here resource, and plural name is resources. Enable report, track activity, track field history. Okay, deployment status in development. So whatever the things we had selected, so that those are coming. Help setting a standard Salesforce help window. Okay, so object we have created the object. Yeah, go ahead. Anyone is asking?
No, sir.
Okay,
No,
so
sir.
here we have two options, edit and delete. If you think by mistake I have created or the API name is not correct, so you can also delete this. Or if you want to modify in this object, then you can edit and update whatever you want to change. Okay, if you want to change the level, you can change. Like here we have suppose you have created this object today, and after 2 months client is coming and asking to change this level. Okay, so we can also change this level directly, like whenever we update this API name na, so this API name get referred in backend side. Suppose you have written any Apex class, or you have utilized this in LWC component. So we call it from the API name only. Okay. So in suppose in 1 month we have referenced this object as multiple places, but if you will change this API name, so it will start filling all services. But if you will only change this label, then in that case it will not hamper in the backend side. Like initially I have created as a resource. Okay. Now client is coming and saying I want to display this tab as an employee. Okay, EMPLOYEE. So in that case, we don't have to change this API name. We are just changing the label for the UI purpose. And as soon as I will save it, then it will change this name. Okay, not this API name. So whatever the backend process is there, so that will keep running. It will not hamper to any existing functionality. Okay. Now, how we can access this object? So if I will come to here, uh, I had added in sales and service apps, right, in both. So that tab should come here on this service, right? So what was the name? Hello.
Yes,
What
sir.
was the name of the object which we had created?
Sir, resources.
Huh?
Resource. Resource.
Resources.
Resources. And we had also updated the API name, sorry, label name, right?
Yes, sir.
So what was that?
Sir, label name is also same.
Uh,
सर लेवल नेम भी नेम ही होता है एक तरह का.
लेवल नेम वो तो जो टॉप पे दिखता है.
यस सर, नेम नेम की तो डिफाइन करेंगे सर हम.
हाँ?
सर नेम ही तो है, लेवल भी जो वो एक तरह का जो स्टार्टिंग में दिखता है.
नहीं नहीं, हमने क्या क्रिएट किया? वी हैड क्रिएटेड दैट ऑब्जेक्ट एंड रिलेटेड टैब, राइट? So if you will go here, initially it was resource, right? Now we have changed it to employee. And if I will go and search for this employee tab, so it should come. Okay.
ओके सर.
And whenever you will change this label name, then it will reflect with the original. I will just go ahead and reward it with resource. So this is all about the object. Okay. Any doubt? Any question in the object?
नो सर.
Sir,
Okay. So I have explained about the Salesforce object for creation and like all the update how we can perform. And now we will go ahead with the next topic, that is Salesforce fields. Okay. And what do you understand by field?
सर जो टेबल होती है सर, उसमें सर जो डाटा भरते हैं वो फील्ड्स.
Yes, that is column. It's also known as a column. Okay.
कॉलम्स.
जो भी हम जैसे नाम, फर्स्ट नेम हो गया, लास्ट नेम हो गया, राइट? सो वो
यस
सब
सर.
फील्ड होते हैं. तो हमने ऑब्जेक्ट तो क्रिएट कर लिया, राइट? ऑब्जेक्ट के अंदर में जो भी हमें इंफॉर्मेशन स्टोर करने हैं वो तो फील्ड क्रिएट करने पड़ेंगे. Okay, so if I will come here, suppose this is the resource type which we had created, right? And this is the leaf design we had selected. So that's why it's coming like this. So as of now, we have created the object. Okay, but we don't have object record in database, right? Because it's a newly created database table. So here we have option to create a new record. Okay, once you will create a new record, so it's just asking for this resource number which we had created, and that is auto generated number, right? And if I will save it, then it will create a resource record. Okay, but what type of resource is that? It's not there. What is the name of the resource? It's not there because we have not created any custom field, right? So
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
whenever we create any object, so by default Salesforce provides some fields that is created by, okay, currency, last modified by, owner. Okay, these four are by default provided by Salesforce, and this is the field which we had mentioned during object creation, that record name. Okay, so
Okay, sir.
coming to this every field, like here for each field we have field label, okay, field name, data type, and controlling field or index. Now I will go ahead and create a new custom field. Okay, so before going to that, what is the difference between a standard field and custom field?
स्टैंडर्ड्स मीन जो चेंज हो सकती हो
Huh?
The standard field is it is auto generated. We do not change anything, and custom is
So
we
those
create a
fields, yeah, those field which was created by Salesforce or provided by Salesforce, that is known as a standard field. Whatever the new field we create, so that is known as a custom field.
yes, sir.
Okay, so here I will go ahead and create a new field. So here we have to click on this new. After clicking on this new field, it will ask for the data type. Okay, data type is our next topic. I will discuss on that. Okay, but here we have multiple data types. Now I have to create a field with field for name. Name is resource name. Okay, so that resource name should be in which format? Okay,
The
so
text.
data type we have to select as text because name can contain alphanumeric, right?
Yes, sir.
Normally we put as text, and it can suppose if any name is coming numerical value also, then we can utilize that, like um, W3 school is there. Okay, just for example, W3 schools. So if I have to create a account record for the W3 school, means it also contains this numeric number 3, right? Apart
Yes,
from text. So that's
yes,
why we have to select as text, and it can contain alphanumeric value. I have selected this text and now click on the next. and what name you want to display for that field. So for now, I will just put as resource name. Okay. Here length. Length means how many character it can contains. So you must have seen lots of limitation on the multiple forms like name you can put 10 character, 20 character, 40 characters. Okay, account number you can put 16 characters, right?
Yes, sir.
So those limitations we can put from here. Like suppose I just want to give a name length as a 50 character maximum, or suppose for now for the testing purpose I'm just giving it as a 10 character. Okay, just for testing purpose I have given it as a 10 character maximum which can contain in this resource name. Okay, so this is a field label and this is a field name. Field name, this is known as the API name. Okay, so you must have noticed this. Here I have added resource space name, right?
Yes, sir.
And this API name it auto populated with underscore, right? So whatever the
Yes,
space we will put, so for each space, Salesforce add underscore in the API name.
sir.
Okay.
What if we does? What if we do not give any space in between name?
If you will not give any space, then it will look like this, and here also it will not come. Okay.
Yes, sir.
पर सर पर ये कोई वो तो नहीं है, जरूरी नेसेसरी तो नहीं है कोई कि स्पेस देना ही है बीच में?
स्पेस नहीं, स्पेस का जो है जरूरी नहीं होता, लेकिन यूआई के लिए जरूरी होता है। जैसे कि हमको फर्स्ट नेम लिखना है, तो फर्स्ट नेम में तो फर्स्ट के बाद स्पेस आता है, फिर नेम आता है, राइट?
Yes, sir.
कुछ जगह होता है कि फर्स्ट नेम के बीच में स्पेस नहीं आएगा, तो जैसा रिक्वायरमेंट होगा उसके अकॉर्डिंग यहाँ पे हमें फिल करना होता है। अगर
और सर
रिसोर्स
फील्ड लेवल के लिए?
हाँ
फील्ड लेवल के लिए?
नहीं, मैं फील्ड लेवल के लिए ही बोल रहा हूँ। अगर जैसे फील्ड लेवल के लिए मैंने क्या किया, फील्ड रिसोर्स स्पेस नेम डाल दिया, ठीक है। अगर मुझे फील्ड नेम में जो है एपीआई नेम में स्पेस नहीं चाहिए, अंडरस्कोर नहीं चाहिए, तो इसको मैं अपडेट कर सकता हूँ। रिसोर्स स्पेस हटा दिया मैं, नेम आ गया। अगर इस एपीआई नेम से ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्टिंग फील्ड नहीं होगा तो ये अलाउ करेगा। अगर इस नाम से ऑलरेडी इस ऑब्जेक्ट में फील्ड होगा तो वो अलाउ नहीं करेगा, ठीक है। तो
ओके सर।
I will go ahead with this underscore. Okay, and underscore name here. If you want to put some text value here, then you can put, so that if someone will hover, then it will display the message what type of data we want to populate. You must have seen that eye icons, right, while creating object also. So help text, suppose I'm just entering enter resource name, resource valid name. Okay, required, is it on each forms some fields are required, I mean that is mandatory, and some are not, right? So from here you
Yes,
can
sir.
put it as a required field. So this resource name will be always required. I am making it as a required. Unique means suppose someone has already created a Yes Kumar, so next time no one can create.
No one
No one,
can create with the same name. They
yeah, with the same name, if that is unique. So that's why for name thing we don't mark it as unique. Unique is some record ID or some integration ID, or if suppose I want to put employee number. Okay, so employee number will be always a unique ID for each employee, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you are creating employee ID field, so in that case we have to make it as a required unique. so that if someone will try to enter a new record with your employee ID, then it will not allow because it's already there in the system. External ID, suppose we have a two different system like SAP and Salesforce, okay, and SAP is having some data and we want to put some SAP ID in our Salesforce record, so that if I will search on this ID basis, then it will populate from SAP. In that case, we can mark it as external ID. Okay, and just for practice, like whenever do the practice at your home, so just try to read all these things. Okay, whatever things are mentioned here, so you have to go through with this, which will help to understand. Okay,
Yes, sir.
if you want to give some default value also, then also it will come. We can populate here. Like default value comes. I will show you this later how this default value comes. Okay, so I will just click on next, and here it will ask for the FLS. FLS is field level security, to whom you want to give access for this field. Okay, since it's a required field, so it will be visible for everyone. You don't have option to uncheck it because it's required. So whenever anyone will create a record, then it will ask for the entering the value. Okay, now next, then it will come to the page layout. We will discuss this page layout in the next section. Okay, I mean next class. So whatever the page layout will be there for that object, so those will populate here, and it will be auto added to those layouts because this is a required field. If it's not required field, in that case it will be optional. You can put, you can add to this layout, or if you don't want, then you can ignore that. So all required fields are mandatory to add in every record type as well as page layout, and also for FLS. I have created this, now save it. As soon as we will create, so here you can see resource name I have created, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is the field API name. API name contains underscore underscore C. So this is known as a custom field. Okay. So this is the first field we have created. And if I will come to this resource record which we had created, so previously that resource name was not coming, right? Here we have created this resource name, and if I will go to this record, so resource name is not there, right? As soon as I will refresh it, then that field will come because recently we have created that field. Second. Source. Okay, let me go to the layout. Compact.
Already.
Source name is already there. But okay, again. So here we have got a new field, right? That resource name. So suppose I am creating a new record. So you can see here it's highlighted in red, means it's always required, and here you will get a star, red star. Okay, it means we must have to put any value here. And if I will go to this resource field, for this we had added a character limit of 10, right? If I will try to add more character like RAJN, RAJN, RAJ. So it will not allow to save. Why? Minimum. Oh, sorry. It's 10 character only, right? Now, so here it's not allowing to enter more than 10 character, right? So RJN, save it. Okay, so that's all for today's class. And this topic we will cover on tomorrow. And today we have covered up to Salesforce fields. Okay, so today we have covered Salesforce addition, Salesforce objects, Salesforce fields, and this topic, that is Salesforce data type and Salesforce app, we will discuss this on tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you.